So close, so
So
close.
close.
The owner of Polycade, he should beat me. Obviously the most prized possession in the house, and you put it in the front. It's like it's almost like a decorative art painting piece, you know, right across some real art. There's a great artist, Suzanne Washington, that I really love. Of course, you got another neon sign over here that kind of matches the Polycade. Oh, Yang's Bar. Oh, you guys gotta check this out. You guys are fans of Silicon Valley. If you remember this guy. Look, for real Tres Comas. I think you can buy this in the stores now. And I think Chris Diamatopoulos, the actor, gets paid maybe $1 a bottle, so go support him. And then you got the living room here. You know, I gotta keep it a little Asian. Got my Pusheen doll. And my good friend, John Malkovich, signed this book for me. To Jimmy, with love. It's years of work with this artist, Sandra. Look at that, right? That's the famous Nat Geo. And John redid all these photographs, and he's just freaking brilliant. Yeah. Well, you can watch us on Space Force come out on Netflix. Play some games, eh? Oh, real wobbler. Got a real wobbler. Oh my God. So close, so close.
So close.
The owner of Polycade, he should beat me. My brother and I, we had a Nintendo, a Super Nintendo. That was our first one. But we grew up in Hong Kong, so we had like the bootleg thing where you can like slide in floppy disks. So we basically have like every game for free. But there's also a culture of I don't know about now, but back in the day, bootleg video games. Nobody paid full price. Like if you paid full price to buy, say, like a copy of FIFA, like you're an idiot, you know? So everybody just bought, you know, the bootleg version, cracked it on a computer or something. But yeah, it was big. Everybody played video games. I think the first time I saw Polycade was on the set of Silicon Valley. Like you guys had 2 Polycades on there, and I was playing, was it Moonlander? It was so sick. And then it's such a simple game, but the arcade machine is so beautiful. And I used to have a really like kind of haphazardly built by me arcade machine in this like wooden box, and then I gutted a couple things. It looked really ugly in this place. So this was like, when I saw it, I was like, this fits perfectly in my house. I mean, it's hooked up to Steam, and so basically any game you can find on Steam, which is 90% of games in the world, I can just play on here. Like, what is that? Yeah, the newest Marvel, Capcom. You can play the newest game. Like my old arcade machine, I can only play the old games. So this one, you can play the newest games and the old arcade games. Is super sick. Sometimes just, you know, you want to pop it in like 15 minutes at a time. But sometimes, like, especially if I'm just drunk, I just got home, I end up playing till like 3 a.m. for like no reason. The Polycade is also a great reason to invite a girl over to your house. It's like, hey, you wanna come play some more arcade games? It's my new pickup line now. Polycade and chill. I really love Bomberman recently. Like, that is a game that anybody can get into. You don't need a skill level, and it's so simple. It's a game from like '93. But I really have to choose one game or like one machine, it has to be NBA Jam. That is a game that you can just keep playing and playing and playing.
Who's the biggest gamer on the cast of Silicon Valley?
Ooh, I think Thomas Middleditch was the biggest gamer, because he actually knows about the indie games that comes out and stuff like that. I'm a very, like, I just play like the popular, you know, Overwatch, Madden, you know, Call of Duty back in the day and stuff. But he knows, like, I don't know, games I never heard of and like indie titles, you know? He's like a hipster gamer. It was very early on in my career, still on my IMDb page, that I voiced a couple characters for Second Son Infamous. But it's it's not even like real characters. I voiced, like, because I can speak Mandarin, so I voiced roles for like Chinatown pedestrians. So in that game, it's an open world game. If you go to Chinatown and start punching people, it'll be me like screaming and like in pain, you know? It's really dumb. Like, it's nothing to brag about, but it's kind of like a fun fact, I guess.